Now, nobody knows exactly when the first song and dance man did his act. Vaudeville itself goes way back to the 15th century in France. A little town called Vaudeville was famous for its funny songs. And pretty soon, Vaudeville songs became known as vaudeville.
And with vaudeville came the song and dance men. Now, songs are songs, but there's much more to the song and dance man kind of dancing than meets the eye. Donald?
Tony?
Now, the dance of the song and dance man started with the clog about 100 years ago. Now, a clog is a shoe with a wooden sole and a heel. The kind that were worn by the factory workers of North England, Scotland and Wales. They made a sort of clacking sound when they walked on a hard surface. The folks up in Lancashire began to dance in these clogs eventually, like this. Times got better, and dancing became a little more elegant. From here and there, variations developed. From the Irish and Scottish reels, the Spanish zapateadas, and the German Schuhplattlers. Whee! And out of a little of this and a little of that came what was called buck dancing. You'd think that was entertaining enough, wouldn't you? But no, the song and dance men of the early 1900s wanted more flash in their acts. So, to the fast-forward movement called the buck, they added a fast sidewise movement called the wing. Result, the buck and wing. But sound was important too.
I just made it.
And some ingenious song and dance man got the idea of adding little metal plates to the soles and heels of his shoes, called taps. And what else could you call that but tap dancing?
I thought I was finished.
Well, that's the way it goes. And before you could say Jack Robinson, song and dance men hated to leave well enough alone. They're always looking for novelties to add to their act. So, away went the hard-soled buck and wing shoes, and on came dancing shoes that had soft soles. And now, the dancing became more relaxed and smooth, and you could barely hear a sound, because this was the dance they called the soft shoe. But song and dance men were still not satisfied when it came to their dancing. First they made a loud sound, then a bright tapping sound, then when they finally got the no sound, they decided they wanted a little sound. Now how do you get an interesting little sound? Simple. You do a soft shoe dance on a floor sprinkled with sand, and you call it the sand dance. here. In the sand dance of life, there's them what dances, and there's them what sweeps up afterwards. Now, times have changes. So much for deep thoughts. By now we're in the 1930s and 40s, and the song and dance man brought refinements and real dancing art to his act. To the tap dance he added ballet, then a touch of jazz and interpretive dance, and imaginative dancers added jumps, spins, grace, and humor.